This video explains how to enter fundraising value given transactions for one student or member on the student fundraising ledger screen. Remember that if your fundraiser is set to automatically match value given to money turned in, you won't need to enter the value given. Terms automatically generates a balancing value given amount when the money is collected. However, if you need to modify the value given amount for a student, here is where you do it, either as a positive or negative amount. To get to the student fundraising ledger screen, click the Finances icon. Then click the Fundraising black tab. Select Fundraising Ledgers from the drop-down list. Select the student or member from the Names drop-down list. Next, select the fundraiser activity from the drop-down list. The transaction date defaults to the current date. If you need to change it, click the calendar and select the date. The Set Default field is available if you need to enter several transactions for the same date. When you initially set up the fundraiser, you decided whether to track by item count and/or by retail price. If all of the items you are selling are at the same price, you should have selected Yes for track by item count and entered a retail price. In that case, in the Merchandise section, you can simply enter the number of items in the Items Given box. Press Tab after entering the quantity, and Charms will calculate the retail value given. If your fundraiser items are different prices, you need to track the value given by the retail value rather than by the number of items. Enter the amount in the Retail Value Given box. Don't include any currency signs, just the amount. Ignore the Items Given box. You don't need to worry about the money or profit sections right now. Select Enter Transaction to save your value given transaction. Let's look at the Fundraising Transactions Entered section to see what the transaction looks like. Notice the value issued amount. The student now has an amount due requirement against this value. We'll show you how to enter the Balancing Money Collected transaction in another video. What happens if the student doesn't sell all of the products he's received? If you're tracking the item or value issued to the student because it is not automatically matched to the student's money turned in, what do you do when the student returns unsold items to you? This example shows how you would enter negative values for quantity of items given. You can enter the credit as items given or value given depending on how the fundraiser is set up. When you enter a negative value given amount, the student's account is credited accordingly in order to keep money and value in balance. Be sure to check out our library of videos for help with other Charms Office procedures.